What's up, fellas? So, had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about the 10 most important things I learned over the past few years consulting men, counseling men. All right, guys. And so I get when you counseling men, particularly, see, it's a when y'all guys write me comments, particularly on my Patreon, right? The simping and the bitch assness is kept to a minimum, right? Because, guys can see the comments, so you don't want to go be like just a complete bitch online. But when I'm counseling men, you see a whole lot of bitch assness come out. A whole lot of simping come out because it's in private, right? So these are going to be the top 10 things I done dealt with counseling men behind closed doors, all right? Number one, guys. Number one. One-itis is way worse than what I thought. Now, I think we all know that a lot of guys hone in on get one girl and then they hone in on it. I'm not doing no groundbreaking discovery right there. Y'all guys get that. But y'all guys just don't know how bad this shit is. I mean, I got girls that won't set dates. I got girls that flake on dates and so let me get this straight. Maybe I'm a little fucked up. I'm a little stuffy. I'm on NyQuil, you know what I'm saying? Got a little touches of the flu. Maybe it's even the C word, whatever. All right. But you paid me money to ask me a question about one bitch flaking on a date, losing interest. Who fuck cares? Guys, if you're unemployed, you would not go out and put one application in for one fucking job. Would you do that? You're going to more than likely put 10 applications in to find a job. At least I hope you're smart enough to do that. All right. Some people, they so entitled, right, that maybe I only want to be the manager of this job. And that's why they stay unemployed for 3 fucking years, right? Because they too good to work certain jobs, right? But for my people that got a little intelligence, a little humbleness about themselves, you're going to put applications in at 10 or 15 jobs, right? And maybe you still apply for that job that you really want, but hey, I got to put fucking food on the table. Guys in dating, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Well, maybe I do know why. A lack of options. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why. Or a lack of options that they feel they have. Get fixated on one girl. Guys, you have to date multiple women at a time. It does not make you a bad person, despite what society say. You're not going to hell, okay? God is not going to be at the pearly gates and say, you can't come in because you were dating multiple women at a time and you're not allowed in here. Guys, it's not a sin to date multiple women. You have to understand that. It's not a sin, but it's bad character to have multiple girlfriends, right? That's not ethical. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't be lying to girls with, 4 girlfriends. But dating until somebody's exclusively yours, until y'all have that exclusivity talk, I encourage you guys to date multiple women until you have that. Some of you guys are dating a girl now and y'all haven't had that exclusivity talk and you just acting like she's your girlfriend. She is not your fucking girlfriend. She's in about any right to sleep with and date as many guys as she wants to. She don't owe you a damn thing. And the same goes for you. I encourage you to date multiple women. That way, if she fall by the wayside, she go hide and go, whatever she wake up on the wrong side of the bed today and, you just ain't doing it for her no more. Whatever the case may be, you have 2-3 other women in your rotation that you're dating, and hey, she just falls by the wayside. And I put it to you guys like this. If you guys are working a job and you got 25 grand saved up in your savings account, right? And your living expenses are 2 grand for the month, and you lose that job, how much fucking sleep are you losing? Now, you miss your job. It probably was a nice job. But hey, my living expenses are 2 grand a month. I got 25 grand in my savings account. That means I'm good for at least a year. You're not losing much sleep over it. But if you're sitting there with $50 in your bank account and you lose that job and your expenses are $2,000 a month, you might lose your fucking mind. And the same thing goes for when you're dating one girl at a fucking time. If you're dating one girl and she the only piece of ass you got, and you lose this motherfucker, and goddamn, now you gonna go on a fucking drought for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Hell, I'll be fucking looking crazy too. This why, guys, I encourage you guys to date multiple. I don't give a fuck if your mama raised you in the church. I don't give a goddamn if you goddamn got a Bible stuck up your ass, goddamn it. I know we got some religious guys over here. I get all that, man. But listen, this is the way the dating world works. So even if you're a true thoroughbred purple pill guy who's just like AMS, I am not trying to dig these hoes down and toss them to the side of the road. Listen, I'm not trying to turn you into a player. If it makes you feel better, don't fuck none of them. How about that? If it makes you feel better, if you can sleep better at night with a clear conscience, how about you just don't sleep with none of them? You feel better now. How you feel now? You feel good now. You don't have to sleep with none of them. Okay, that way you don't have to feel like you're leading anybody on or you're going to burn in the hell of damnation. I get all that. Or is it salvation? Whatever the fuck it is. You know what the fuck I mean. By all means, until you have a girlfriend, or for my really crazy guys, a wife, I encourage you guys to date multiple women at a time. The one-itis is out of fucking control. And I see it. If I was to just right now show y'all all my Patreon messages or all my Instagram messages, which I'll never do, by the way. I'm not going to expose my supporters like that. Fuck out of here. But if it was, you'll see there's a bunch of guys asking about one chick. Yeah, no. Not 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the whole LeBron. Not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9. No, one bitch who's not cooperating. And that's why you wrote this fucking 10-page paragraph about this one. Had one guy damn near wrote down the girl's whole life history. I said, man, if you don't shorten this shit down to a paragraph or two, I know something. I'm talking about the whoosh. Hey, AMS, let me give you just a little backdrop. Just a little backdrop. And then whoosh. A little backdrop? Man, this shit longer than my goddamn second book. How about a little backdrop? Shit. Man, you don't shorten this shit up, I know something. Oh, I'm sorry, AMS, I shortened it. I know damn well you is. Shit, read no goddamn book for no damn email. All right, number 2. Most men don't want advice. They want AMS to co-sign the simping. They want me to co-sign it. So they not really calling me for advice. They want to kind of, I don't want to say straight out beg their ex back or beg some girl. But what has happened is they know what to do now. See, I want y'all guys to follow me real quick now. So they'll watch enough of my videos. They know, put the ball in her court. So they do that. They put the ball in her court. But then she keep the ball and then go to sleep with it. See, that throw her for a loop now. See, now they're a little confused. Wait a minute. AMS said pass her the ball, but she didn't pass the ball back. She took the ball home and went to bed with it. And so now they calling me because they don't put the ball in the court, and now they know they're supposed to walk away. But I don't want to walk away, LMS, because it's hard out here for a brother, you know. So do you think just maybe I can send her one more text, LMS, and I'm just one more text, LMS, and let her know I mean business. What the fuck I say, dude? What the fuck I say? I say put the ball in her court and walk away. So you know what to do. But since she didn't pass you the ball back, now I'm supposed to co-sign this bullshit. So now I'm supposed to say, you know what, man? You told her when her schedule clears up, reach back out to you. But you know what? Maybe she didn't get that email, or text message. Maybe it wasn't delivered. I know it said delivered on the phone, but maybe they lied. Get the fuck out of here. Guys, what I say is what I say. I tell y'all guys this shit for your own good. When you do that with a woman, you have to walk away, because when you come back and try to pursue her again, only two things can happen, guys. When you put the ball in the woman's court, she take the ball and don't pass it back, and then you try to shoot another ball over there. There's only two things that happen. You either kill any interest that she might have had left, right? Any interest. Or two, now she's going to take every chance she can to emasculate you, because now she has all the power. In any effect, you don't want to do neither one of them. She might have lost interest in you because you showed some weakness or some, that she feel like, I don't know how high value this guy is. He act kind of weak. And then you go to over pursuing like that. Then she's like, I knew that motherfucker was weak as hell. I knew he was old bitch ass dude. I knew he was old bitch ass dude. Or she's like, you know what? I'm fucking Jimmy now. But you know what? I can just have fun emasculating him every moment of the day, yelling at him, treat him like a little boy, because I got all the power now, and I'm an evil bitch. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make his life a living hell. That's what happens, guys. That's what happens. Don't do that. Do not send me no more fucking emails wanting me to co-sign your simp. You know what I tell the guys? I tell them what they should do. You know what they tell me at the end when I get through telling them? So you don't think I should call her one more time? Yeah, all that I just talked to them for 25, 30 minutes. I went one ear around the other. You know why? They in scarcity that fucking bad. That's how bad they in scarcity. And as I go through this, y'all gonna see why they such in scarcity, because I see that too on the consultation calls. Number 3, and this is why they in scarcity. Men do not live a social life of abundance. Guys, I've been consulting guys now for 4 years on YouTube. 4 fucking years. I've always asked guys, because I already know what the problem is. Guys, this ain't rocket science. You don't got to be I already know what's going on. So all these guys are calling me in scarcity and shit. So I always say, so what are you doing when you get off the phone with me? I am yet to hear a guy say, oh man, I'm going out tonight. Me and my brother, we're going. It's always nothing. It's always nothing. Guys, let me clarify something to y'all guys. When I was sleeping with all those women a year, when I was younger, do y'all guys understand that I had to do that? I live a social life of abundance. So I'm gonna explain something to y'all guys. When I was a trainer at the gym, the trainers at the gym was like, man, how do you sell so fucking good? Why do you sell? And I said, guys, you have to live in the gym. A true story, guys. The manager at the gym, when I first joined the gym, at Equinox in New York City, when I first joined the gym, The manager, I led the sales that month. The manager sent the email saying I was the lead trainer in sales that month, selling first-time buyers in the gym. And then he said, in a short little sentence, could you explain what was part of your success? What was the main part of your success? And I specifically remember what I said. I said, man, it's my work ethic. I said, if it's 1 minute past your floor shift and you got 1 foot out the door, I have no fucking idea how you expect to build your business. You have to live in this fucking gym. Guys, all the guys who I know that get laid a lot, that in my lifetime, they had a setup to where they had always something that was always giving them leads. And I'm not talking about day naps. You need leads. You have to get off of your ass every day or most days, unless you're in that grind phase. If you're a guy that's on your purpose and you grinding right now, come back to me in 3 years. But for my guys that are already making 150 grand a year, you wondering why you still can't get no fucking ass, because you know what? You can make $1 million a year. If you gonna sit your ass in the house and play Madden and NBA Live every fucking night, and I'm not saying that they can't be part of your life, because I play them too. I play them for an hour, hour and a half every day. But that's only an hour, hour and a half a day, sometimes 2. But I have a lot of time. If you do not have a social life of abundance, and I'm not saying you got to go to the club, do this, that, and the other. What I am saying, guys, is you have to get out the house and do something. You have to get out the house and do something. Dating apps is not going to work. They work for me because I'm 6'5". And I think most guys, because even you keep it to yourself, you ain't got to say it. I already know it. And I consider myself a good looking guy. And I got a fucking beard, which helps for some whatever fucking reason. I just seen somebody did a video on that talking about some beards and being tall. I'm like, damn, beards help? Whatever. But all right. But the point being, guys, is for the majority of you guys, 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", that's not going to work on a date now, because women can't feel your charisma. They can't see your personality. You have to get off your fucking ass. All these guys who are calling me a scarcity, I can just, you could just talk. I could just talk to them on the phone, and I can see how dark it is behind them. And I'm like, is he living in a dungeon? Like, I'm getting depressed talking to this motherfucker, man. Like, dude, is Batman in there? Is he in there on the side of you? Like, this shit look like a fucking cave, dude. Like, I'm getting depressed just looking at you on the Skype. Like, get out, go live life, go surfing, go bowling. It don't gotta be clubs. It can be a club, but just do something. Go throw darts. Jeez. Get on Eventbrite, right? Go download the app Eventbrite. Go on there. They got activities you can do, music, whatever, a lot of little shit. Go on there and look. Download the Eventbrite, and then see what's going on in your town at night. See what's open at night. Maybe I got karaoke somewhere. Go do karaoke. It's better than seeing your ass in the goddamn house. Shit. Damn. Go sing Viva La Di La Boca. Whatever the fuck that song is. Go have fun. Live life. Get out the house. Go. Get out the house. Go. Jeez. Bunch of guys just sitting around the house, flipping through the TV, swiping right, swiping left. I ain't even telling you can't use day naps. I use day naps. But goddamn, use them as a tool, not your main thing. Jesus. When in Alabama, whenever I wanted to load my roster, I'd be tearing Walmart ass up. Ain't buying a goddamn thing. All in Walmart. Shit. We knew what to do. Had to get out the fucking house. I don't know how Walmart is now, because I know a lot of people do online shopping in Amazon and shit. But back in the day, Walmart was it. You going through a drought? Hit Walmart. Super Walmart. That's where it was at. Number 4. Men think being on their purpose is a magic elixir. Guys, you could be on your purpose. You can do whatever you want to, but everything works together. Being on your purpose is just 1/3 of it. You still got to live the social life of abundance, and you still got to have the game to go with it, which now I'm going to put the self-improvement and all that stuff over here with it. But you can get on your purpose, but all of it runs together. So usually, every time I do a Skype conversation, they always lead off, AMS, I'm on my purpose. You know, I almost think they say that like I'm supposed to get them a blowjob because they on their purpose. What you want? A cookie? What you want? A metal motherfucker? You on your purpose? Okay, well, what else going on? You on your purpose, but you calling me by one bitch. Well, it ain't helping. Yeah, AMS. First thing come in the mouth. I'm on my purpose and da 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 da. And then they go telling me about one bitch that ain't cooperating. Well, you ain't on your purpose. Because if you was on your purpose, you would have forgot what her name was. Ah, jeez. I can't even remember that bitch name. Damn it, what her damn name? Oh, Vanessa. So you ain't on your purpose. Because when you're on your purpose and you're working on that 60 to 100 hours a week, you ain't got time to worry about what a bitch doing. So who the hell you think you're fooling? I didn't get off no goddamn banana boat yesterday. Shit. How the hell you on your purpose and you're calling me about one bitch that ain't cooperating? You ain't supposed to even have time to see her. When she do call, you supposed to be like, God damn, girl, I forgot all about you. Where you been? Shit, when you really on your purpose, man, you start looking at girls, it's like, I gotta get rid of this motherfucker, man, because I need to work. That's how your mind start thinking when you be on your purpose. Guys, when I was in the basement and I had joined the gym, I had she was like, I say my main girl. I was dating like 3 girls at a time, but she probably I would classify the main one, right? The main girl, main chick, right? I ain't had a girlfriend in fucking 12, 13 years. But, so I would put her as, say, the main chick, right? And when I joined the gym and I realized I had to live in that gym, I'm be honest, I did not dump her per se. I did not dump her, but basically given the choice between spending more time with her or the same amount of time I was spending with her, and since now I was working at that gym and I knew to build my business, I had to put more time in that gym opposed to spending time with her that I normally used to spend. That was an easy decision to make. Yep. She basically, I don't want to say she gave me an ultimatum, but she was insinuating, you know, we don't spend that much time. Yeah, suckers being you. An easy decision for me. I ain't got nothing to think about. It's like, this ain't like a decision you need to make. Cause ain't nothing changed on this end. Yep, nope. Yep. When I first joined that gym, I was at that damn gym 6 days a week. And sometimes if I couldn't do some sessions on those 6 days, if I had leads, I would commute my ass back to the city and do something on Sunday. True story. So, this ain't going on well. So, you know, if you have to make some rash decisions, you know, you can text it to me, you know. I'm dead ass serious, guys. I was hungry. When I joined that gym and I calculated that money, I said, if I start doing 40 sessions a week at $100 a, woo! You think I'm worried about a bitch? Man, you better get your ass on up out of here. Shit. But yeah, guys, being on your purpose is not a magic elixir. All right? It's not a magic potion. It works with everything else, all the other aspects. Number 5. Ooh, man, I'm on number 5. God damn, this video long. It's going to be long as hell. All right. Number 5. Men underestimate the power of self-image. Guys call me just, you know, baffled as to why they're struggling with women. And then I'm looking at them, most of them, not all of them, maybe like 30% of them. And they're looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Just baffled as to, AMS, you know, I just don't know what the problem is. And I'm looking at them and I'm just like, you do realize you look like Gomer Pyle? I don't say that. I'm always nice to my consultations. I said them nice. Well, I let them know what I think the issue is. But I'm thinking to myself, you looked in the mirror today and thought, man, this is one sexy motherfucker. I want all my guys who watching me right now, go look in the mirror. If you don't see a sexy motherfucker, and understand, guys, these guys are not fat. Most of these guys so most of the guys who watch me, they understand the lose weight aspect. So we're not talking about weight. All right. Most of the guys understood that, okay, fat is unattractive, right? So the guys who they're not overweight. They have no sense of style and image. They look like serial killers. Like, if I was on the elevator and they got on, I would get off. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, Looney Tunes. And so the point I'm trying to say, guys, is you need to make sure, I'm not saying you gotta be Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise or who else the good, Shannon Tatum, what other sex symbols you want to throw out. But guys, y'all guys got to get a sense of self-image. If you look in the mirror and you see a serial killer, you might not appeal to a lot of women. We might need to change some things. Just a suggestion. That's all I'm saying. Just a suggestion. Okay, guys, a little change. Go look at on my Instagram. Go look at my old picture when I'm sitting on my nephew's bed, when I had my hairline receding way back here. And before I had a full beard, and I had like the little, what they call that beard, chin strap. When I had the chin strap beard on my picture, on my Instagram. Go look at that. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. But follow me on Instagram. And look at me now. That picture was almost 20 years ago. And I venture to y'all guys to say that I don't look better now than I did then, 20 fucking years ago. Weight aside, let's fuck the weight, right? With the weight, I was heavy on that picture. All right. But even if you just look at my facial features, as far as my hairline, my beard, just me changing it, growing with the full beard and shaving the hair off, I look better. Nobody would not tell me I look better. So the point being is, you can add points to your appearance by sometimes just changing your style or your look. Try some shit. Try a mohawk. Try a bunch of things. Just try some things. Some of you guys get stuck in these little ways and stuff, and you just stick with that. Try some different shit. Different hairstyles. Maybe go with the goatee. Maybe the beard's not working for you. Maybe you need to go with a goatee. All right. Number 6. Guys think I have some kind of magic pill to attract women that are not attracted to them. So guys think that AMS has the strategy. This bitch who's been ignoring me for fucking 15 years, and it is today because he got out of the friend zone, so he can get me out of the friend zone. Guys, okay. For all you guys that heard me in my videos talk about getting out the friend zone, let's talk about it a little bit. When I was in the friend zone, those girls were attracted to me, but I was a broke, lazy ass. And that's why they couldn't fuck with me. I didn't know it at the time, but I learned it later. They didn't tell me that, I figured it out later. See, when they had me in the friend zone, the dudes that they was fucking. So guys, where I'm from in Alabama, and it's like this a lot of places, it ain't just Alabama. There's really not a lot of money and stuff like that. So any dude that got a consistent income where I'm from, a consistent job, his own crib, his own car, and a consistent income, you can get laid easy where I'm from. when they had me friend zoned, it's because I would work a month, quit, work a month, quit. Didn't have a job, living with my auntie. So that's how I was able to get out the friend zone with them. But they were attracted to me. But I had nothing as far as stability. And so they wouldn't give me no time of day. Now, I was sleeping with other women who didn't care about that, but they did. Like I tell you guys, you can be broke right now and you're going to get some women. Some women don't care about that. Some women make their own money or they don't make no money. They don't really care about that, right? Long as they find you attractive, hey, that's good enough. For a lot of women, that's not going to be good enough. So for those girls that had me in the friend zone that I was telling you about, financial stability mattered to them. And so I was able to get out of the friend zone when I got financial stability. But the attraction was there. I just didn't have the resources. And understand what I'm saying, guys. It's not like these girls wanted me to pay their bills and this, that, and the other. Some women just mentally, even if they don't want your money, they just can't get wet off a man that just ain't got nothing. I don't know no other way to say it. They might don't even want your shit. It's like, I got a job, but you don't. I got a car, but you don't. And so some women got that mindset that it's not even that they want your shit. It's just like, I just can't fuck with a dude that ain't doing nothing with himself, right? Okay, so that's how I got the friend zone. It wasn't no magic potion. So what I told you guys about getting out the friend zone, for a girl that quote unquote got you in the friend zone or you can't attract, the only way you can do it, if you can do it, is you're going to have to increase your status financially or, just your status overall, your financial status or your status as your social status, right? Or like she sees you with some hot chicks. That's pretty much it. But there's nothing you can say over the phone that's going to do that. There is no magic pill. So if you have a woman that you can't get or attract, there's nothing that you could say or do. She would just have to see it, if that makes sense. So for instance, let's say it's a woman at your job, you've been trying to get at her for a year, but she won't give you no play. If the reason why she won't give you no play because you don't make enough money for her, well, if she sees it, and if that's the reason why she was, had you in the friend zone or wouldn't give you no play, well, if she sees something that shows a level of some more resources, then you could get her. But other than that, there's no game or strategy you could say that's going to change that. And if you go try to tell her you're making more money or something like that, then that's just going to turn her off even more. That's something she would just have to see. See, when I started making more money with those girls who had me friend zones, I didn't call them, hey, I make more money now. No, that's just something they saw when I was going around them, that I was dressing better, that my car was better. That's something they just saw. So, guys, there is no magic pill to get a woman that's attracted to you. She doesn't find you attractive, she doesn't find you attractive. You can, if it's the looks thing, maybe you could change your imaging or lose weight. If it's the financial thing, increase your resources. If it's the status thing, social status, increase your social status. That's it. But there's no gimmick to get this woman to suck your dick. I'm sorry. I wish it was something I could say to make a woman suck my dick, but I haven't figured it out yet. All right, guys. Next, men want and need girlfriends. This is for my purple pill guys. So I get guys who hit me up and they openly admit they're a purple pill guy. And hey, like I tell you guys, I have nothing against purple pill guys. I love you guys too. All right. It is what it is. Everybody don't want to be promiscuous. I get it. I like apples, you like oranges. I like Seinfeld, you like the Cosbys, right? No, I never get into it with people who have different interests in life than me, all right? Even Wilt Chamberlain, before he died, said that he would have preferred to have had relations with one woman 1,000 times than to sleep with the thousands of women that he slept with. Wilt Chamberlain said that before he died. That's a quote of him out of his life. So I never get into that if you that type of guy. He might have been lying, but he said it. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He said it. Now, the problem is, while that's good and dandy, and I get it, you don't want to be out here popping it and making it drop and all the other shit and fucking these hoes and tossing to the side of the road. That need for a relationship, now that's the problem. Now we gotta talk. Because see, guys, what you guys understand is what old people said a long time ago ain't been, guys, listen. Old people, the one night, what old people say? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. What old people say? You never find something while you're looking for it. Old people knew what the fuck they was talking about. So I understand for my purple pill guys to want a relationship, but understand the more you want one, the more you need one, the more it's going to be harder for you to find that. Because that energy you project into the universe repels women. Because it naturally lets women know that you're not in abundance. You should let a relationship find you. So you have to be happy single and let the relationship just naturally come to you. I understand you're a Christian. I understand you're a Muslim. I understand that your family wants you to get married. But understand this here. You're never going to meet that woman as long as you have that need to want to find that. It has to find you. You have to build a life of happiness single. So many guys are trying, so many purple pill guys are trying so hard to want to be in a relationship. And they call me because they got this girl that they zeroed in as in the one that they want to be their wife or their girlfriend. And they don't understand that that's a natural repellent towards women. It just doesn't even make sense. And then I always go and give them the same example. I always give guys the same example. If you was the number one pop star or R&B artist in the country with the number one album out right now and worth $50 million, would you feel the same way? And they always say, probably not. I'm going to take the probably out of it. Not. If you had dozens of beautiful Instagram models hitting you up every day, would you feel that same need for a relationship? And they say probably not. Well, now you can see why it's so naturally unattractive to women. Because a man that's in abundance is not going to seek a relationship. It don't make sense. It's like a billionaire seeking a job. It just don't even make sense. And when you're happy single, and guys, understand when I say happy single, this has nothing to be about, I got a 6-girl rotation. You could be happy single, just living a social life of abundance and enjoying your hobbies and having friends and family. You could not even be dating a girl and be happy. So a man that's looking for a relationship, by that example, is not happy. He is seeking a relationship to bring him happiness. Or family, or however you want to frame it. It is a conflict of interest. You have to be happy single first. And then next thing you know, every time you turn around, a girl is trying to lock you down in a relationship. Because she sees that happiness. And just her being a woman, she has to ruin it. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Women don't ruin your lives. Okay, all right, next one. Moving on. 8. Guys don't want to do the work. Now, I'm not talking about self-improvement. Guys are doing the work on the self-improvement. I've yet to interview a guy, counsel a guy recently, maybe when I first got on YouTube, but recently, last 2-3 years, of a guy who wasn't in the gym and wasn't doing on their purpose. They, matter of fact, they leave with that. That's the first thing they say before they say tonight. Hey, man, I'm on my purpose. That's the first thing come out their mouth. Before I can even say, hey man, how you doing? I'm on my purpose. That's the first thing they say to come out their mouth. Right? So guys are doing that. But they're not watching all the videos and reading all the books. And so what happens is there's gaps. And so they don't get the gist of everything I'm saying. And when you guys, the guys who help on my Patreon, that come and help with the questions, you could tell the questions that they ask, and they don't skim through the question, through the video, because they don't get it all. And most of the questions, most of the guys that come answer their question, for guys who come over here and help me answer the questions, usually the guys are saying something to the effect that, dude, you're not in abundance. Usually guys are coming over, man, you shouldn't even care that much. Guys who come in, this is not me, this is other supporters on my Patreon answering their questions and telling them, dude, why you even care so much? Dude, you're in scarcity. Dude, you're not in abundance. But since they watch 35 videos, they don't get all of it. So they watch the most popular ones, but they don't watch the crust of the video. They watch the popular ones, the ones that got to catch a title, catch a thumbnail. But you got to understand, guys, they all connect. And what I mean by that is, I got several videos on abundance. But yet, you knowing that is not going to do that. You need to know how to get in abundance. You need to know, fuck what other dating coaches say, listen to what I say about where confidence comes from. So yeah, you do need confidence, but it's not going to be as easy you snapping your fingers and saying, you know what, I'm confident now. All of it connects. So usually the guys will say something to the effect, oh, I watched this and I watched that. Yeah, but you missed all of them abundance videos. Yeah, you did all the strategies and it's working good. But you know one playlist you missed, the abundance mindset playlist. You skipped right over that one. Cause that would have stopped a whole lot of this bullshit. So guys, I implore you, yes, do the self-improvement, but watch all the videos. Please. Don't skip, even the ones that got a boring title. They all connect. Next, guys. Guys don't understand that women move on for a whole host of reasons outside of losing attraction. So when I counsel guys will call me and they want to do a playback. Guys, don't you know a woman will cut you loose because she was starting to like you too much? Did you know that? Did you know a woman, she started feeling herself liking you too much? She feel like she catching feelings. She'll ghost you for that. Did you know that? So why are you sitting there sending me this whole playlist of all the reasons why I was in masculine frame mess. I was on my purpose. I didn't over pursue, And at the end of the day, she ghosted you because you was doing everything too right. And she was catching feelings. And her insecurities can't allow that. See, y'all guys got to understand that when you dealing with some women who have these deep insecurities, they don't trust themselves. And so they'll sabotage themselves because they're catching feelings. And you say, why would she do that, AMS? I'll tell you why. She's had her heart broken before. That's why. The same reason your ass don't want to see a woman more than 2 times a week. To keep her at arm's length so you don't get attached. She sees herself getting attached. She don't want to get attached. So she just breaks it off. To protect herself, to protect her heart. But you're too busy trying to find everything you did wrong. And it's just the opposite. You did everything right. The point being, guys, the abundance is the only thing that works when dealing with women. Because they'll ghost you for doing things wrong, but they'll also ghost you for doing things right. So in a situation like that, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So the only way to succeed with women is to be in abundance. They come and go. That's it. If y'all guys don't take nothing else, the number one thing that I've taken from guys who send me consultations, give me consultations, is scarcity. And lastly, guys get too invested too soon. Have guys call me, I got the number. How do you think I should proceed, AMS? I finally got the number. Guys, do y'all guys know how I think when I get a girl number? We'll see. She probably trying to get me out of face. He said, damn, man, that's pretty negative, man. You supposed to be thinking more confident. Guys, I don't take women serious. We'll see. I don't even take women serious. Hey, quite frankly, guys, they're a joke to me. They're a joke. I know God laugh every day. He laugh and say, I created these motherfuckers, man. Man, it's in the Bible. He said, you'll never understand the ways of a woman. That's in the Bible. You'll never understand the ways of a woman. They crazy. How can you get too invested? How can you get too invested? Guys, if you go buy a lottery ticket, you don't go home and celebrate, man, we're going to win this lottery. No. You like, we'll see. That's how you have to think when you get a woman's phone number, like a lottery ticket. Like, oh, we'll see. Well, slightly better odds, right? Slightly better odds. But you don't go home and start thinking all the shit you're going to buy with this lottery ticket. You start thinking, oh, we'll see. That's how you got to think with a woman. And not that you don't get numbers or whatever, but if you go and think about it, if you get 20 numbers, right? I'm not even talking about approaches. If you do 100 approaches, if you get 30 numbers out of that, you did good. Out of that 30, you'll probably get what? 15 on a date. Out of that 15, you probably get 7 on the second date. Out of that 7, you probably sleep with 3, maybe. How can you approach 100 women to sleep with 3 of them? And that's pretty much going to be the odds, guys. It's a numbers game. When I was at the gym, a lot of you guys, man, listen, do not believe what these dating coaches telling y'all, man. They act like that if they approach 100 women, they get 90 numbers and they sleep with 65 of them. Man, oh man. If you approach 100 women, if you sleep with 5 of them, you did good. It's always been a numbers game. And I only tell y'all guys this to say this. Don't get too invested in no girl. I don't care how much she was bad in her eyes. He's so sexy. I don't care. I don't care how much she was licking her lips. I don't care. Until you know what? You can't even be too happy until your dick is inserted in the pussy. We all done had girls at the last minute while we butt naked change their minds that we ain't get the fuck. So until you actually thrusting, we'll see. Stop getting too invested. I had guys come send me emails. I got the number. How to proceed? They're happy. They won. I won the lottery. You ain't won shit. She might not even answer. Do not get too invested, guys, until you're actually thrusting. And even then, don't mean you're too invested then. All right, guys. I'm worn out. A whole lot of simping just went on right there. But all right, guys. So these are the 10 things that I get the most from consultations, guys. I'll get back with you guys later.